can we set new team members up for success? I'm going to give you a simple 3 steps that can help you transform your goal conversations into a way of really moving your business and that of your team members forward. Hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case you haven't met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com. I'm coming live to you usually from the Bavarian forest over here in Germany, but today I'm out and about. I'm actually in Austria at my job and it's just lunch break. And I hope that you're not shy, whether you're joining me live or later on the replay. Let me know what the time is for you and where you're tuning in from, so I can circle back around and say hi. I'm looking forward to doing that because I'm here. I provide value here on my page for you so you can take your business into the online space, create a sustainably successful business for yourselves and one that's going to feel good from the inside out. I like to call it a soulful business, one where we don't have to sell our soul to gain the income that we all need to make a difference in our lives, right? But actually start attracting the right kind of people, so we don't go ahead and chase others, but actually pull people into us. That's what we do here, and I'm really excited that you're here. So let's dive on into today's topic, right? Because I don't know about you, but it can be a bit of a challenge, right? It's an exciting moment when you have a new team member. Can we agree on that? And sometimes we have conversations that are very much centered around the product and how to use the products, and that's all very, very important. Please don't get me wrong here, but I think it's also important, especially if you're looking to build sustainable success for yourself, to have a meaningful goal conversation with your new team member. And here's actually where we might be not as effective as we can be, meaning we stay very much in the realms of where would you like to go in I don't know how many years and that kind of thing. And that's important as well, to dream big, right? But how about we actually set our new team member up for success within the next couple of weeks, so they will stick around longer, they will push through also some obstacles that might come their way, right? So they actually stand a better chance of creating success for themselves as well. So let's dive on in. I would strongly recommend that you actually have a one-on-one call conversation with every single new team member you bring on, okay? And here's my question number 1. I'm not going to actually give you the question, but rather the topic around which question number 1 evolves. So you can create your own question that's relevant to you, to what you do, to your niche and to your business as well, okay? So find out in your initial question who your team member actually is and what it is that they would like to achieve. Are they happy getting the product for a discount? Find that out, because if they are, that's important for them to have clarity on that, and also for you as the team leader, so you actually can decide how much time you will spend with this person on a one-on-one, so they can actually achieve the results, right? And if their result, their first initial result that they would like to have is, I don't know, maybe get the products at a discount, there's not much sense, right, in you spending a ton of time teaching them all about social media when that is all that they're happy with, right? So let's find that out. Are they a happy end user? Awesome, right? And they get the products for a bit of a discount. Cool. Maybe, however, they want to get their auto ship for free. Now you know, okay, that is where they want to go. Now you can set a date to that goal and help them achieve that goal within the set period of time, if that's possible. And we'll get into that in a bit as well, okay? And also find out whether they have a hunger for more, whether they can feel that they weren't put onto this earth to just function and, I don't know, maybe just because I'm working at a job still, right? So just make their boss happy, but maybe they want to become their own boss. Maybe they're looking for time freedom, for freedom of choices, and for more in their life to actually impact other people's lives, right? That is a person you will need to spend more time with. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Than somebody who's happy with getting their auto ship for free. Okay, so just know who you're talking to. Who is that new team member? Be okay with their goal wherever they might be at, okay? And help them achieve that. So that's number one. Number two is assess where they are at when it comes to their circle of influence, right? We all have a certain amount of influence on friends and family. Maybe you have enrolled a team member who isn't active on social media. Now, yes, you can go ahead and teach them everything about social media, but how about we help them first to actually talk, and here we go again, to the right kind of people, okay? And if you don't really know what I'm talking about when I say the right kind of people, scroll down in the newsfeed and you're going to find the training I did the other day on how to really help your people talk to the right kind of people, not just everybody, because especially maybe you're in health and wellness like I am, building a team there, right? You might think all excitement that everybody is your ideal perfect prospect. That might be true, but how about we understand that not everybody is looking for a solution to their problem at the moment. So it would be most effective, wouldn't it, to actually talk to the people who have the problem right now, who are looking for the solution right now, and talk to them, since we are the problem solvers and the solution providers, right? So assess, where is your newbie, your new team member, influential already? Where are the people in their life who will listen to them when they speak, when they say, hey, I found something that helps me with X, Y, and Z? Who are the people who need help with X, Y, and Z in your team member's life, your new team member's life, so they can go ahead and have meaningful conversations, get way less rejection, and actually get to their results faster, okay? So assess not only what is it they want to achieve, but also who are they when it comes to their circle of influence, so they can tap into that, and then you can start moving them onto social media. Or if they're already active on social media, awesome, now it's time to plug them into your system for building successfully on social media, which is something that if you don't have that, you want to create that. And if you need help with that, just drop system down below, and I'm happy to introduce you to a system that's working very well for me and my team, okay? And then step number 3, or question number 3, if you wish, and you don't have to do this all in one conversation, right? These might be 3 conversations with your new team member, and find out, give them, I like to call it, a realistic magic wand. I'm a Harry Potter fan, so is my son, so maybe that's where my enthusiasm for the show comes from. So give them a realistic magic wand, right, and try it out, meaning like, when Harry Potter is in Ollivander's shop, right, he needs to try out the magic wand, and quite interesting things happen there. So give your new team member that realistic magic wand and ask them where it is that they would like to be in, say, 12 months from now, and also in 5 years from now. Help them to dream big, absolutely. Help them to have a bigger vision for their life, maybe, than they can have right now, absolutely. But then also ask them a very practical, real life question, meaning how much time are you willing and able to invest in your business at the moment, okay? So you can actually, that this is not only about explaining the compensation plan to them. That's very important. Understanding the comp plan is huge. And you want to have an easy comp plan, right? I'm so happy we have an easy one in my company. But the thing is, it's not about explaining the comp plan to them so very much. You want to have a system that does that for you, but about understanding, where does somebody want to go, and what is it they will need to achieve to hit the rank, to hit the income that they're looking for. And then actually like reverse engineer an action plan for them that is going to fit into their life and into their time possibilities, okay? So you're not telling them to, I don't know, go live 5 times a week when all they will be able to do is once a week. Then we start with once a week, right? And take it from there. And really have people understand that this is something that they will need to take action on. And not just, you need to take action, but what specifically is the action that they're going to take. So when the time comes, when they do have time in their week that can be busy, crazy with family life, with jobs, with family obligations, right? So they know this is what I can do now to move the needle forward in my business, and have a system for that as well that people can plug into, but also give them really like work on an action plan with your new team member that they can also track. So you can take a look at maybe in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whichever period of time is you know, relevant for you guys, when you're going to check in with them, so they actually have a tracker that you can take a look at together, tracking, okay, what's working, what's not working, what might we need to do differently to actually move the needle forward in the business for your new team member, okay? And this behavior, this kind of goal conversation, this kind of leading your person through these stages is going to duplicate very well if you go ahead and start it. Your new team member is learning while they're going through that goal conversation with you. So always model the kind of behavior that you would like to have on your team. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So just a quick recap. Step number one, question number one is assess where they're at when it comes to, are they maybe happy with getting their auto ship for free, or actually only having the products at a discount? Is that where they're at? Cool. So you know and can be okay with their goals. Maybe, however, they're looking for more. They want to create time freedom for themselves, financial freedom. That's somebody you will need to spend more time with, helping them achieve that goal. Step number two, assess where they are at when it comes to their circle of influence, whether that's in real life or on social media, and help them talk to the right kind of people there. Go back to my previous video if you haven't watched that yet, because it's going to give you really in-depth understanding of what you can do as an upline to help set your newbie up for success. And step number three is help them dream big with the magic wand, right? With the realistic magic wand, but also set them up with an action step plan that they can actually execute and track, so you can grow that let's work together kind of spirit on your team. Okay, so I hope you found value here. As always, I'm happy to have a conversation with you if you need to take a look at what our team system looks like, maybe to, you know, give yourself some ideas, or if you go ahead and say, you know what, I'm actually good with my system, but when it comes to social media, I'm not that huge on that yet. So maybe you want to find out, have a simple blueprint that you can utilize and you can also give to your team, so your team can actually start themselves off on social media the right way without annoying anybody, but start learning to pull the right kind of people in, people who need what it is that we have to offer. So thanks so much for watching. Again, I hope this was valuable. Thanks for joining me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again on Friday. Until then, enjoy building your team. Go out and take action.